She had always been distant, teasing, and impossible to read, yet tonight was different. As she gently rested her head on my chest, the world seemed to shrink, every heartbeat echoing between us. Her closeness, the warmth of her presence, and the unspoken emotions in her eyes left me breathless and completely unprepared for what came next. The colony had quieted down after the evening's activities, leaving only the gentle hum of energy conduits and the occasional soft footsteps of neighbors. I was sitting in the living room of my best friend's apartment, a modest space nestled within the alien colony, decorated with shimmering crystals and faintly glowing panels. The room was warm from the low lights, and the air carried a faint floral scent from alien plants lining the walls. She was there, as usual, leaning casually against the doorway, my best friend's sister, strikingly beautiful, with deep violet skin that shimmered subtly in the low light and long, dark hair cascading past her shoulders. Her eyes glimmered, reflecting the soft illumination, sharp yet unreadable. She had a way of keeping people at a distance, teasing, laughing, and testing boundaries, but always leaving a trace of mystery that I couldn't ignore. Tonight, though, she was quieter. She didn't tease, didn't hover on the edge of the conversation. She just watched. I could feel her gaze tracing my movements, analyzing, waiting. There was a tension between us I had never experienced before, a mixture of familiarity, curiosity, and something unspoken, almost fragile. "Why do humans seem so delicate?" she asked suddenly, her voice low, almost hesitant, carrying the soft accent of her native colony. I looked at her, surprised by the uncharacteristic vulnerability in her tone. "Delicate?" I repeated cautiously. "I don't think we're fragile. We survive. We endure." She shook her head, her long hair brushing her shoulders. "No, not like you think. Emotionally. Physically, maybe. But your hearts, your attachments, they can shatter so quickly. You laugh, you love, you hope, and it all seems so fleeting, so easily broken." I tried to respond, but her gaze made me pause. It wasn't mocking, not tonight. It was searching, almost pleading for understanding. I realized then that the teasing, the playful arrogance, was a mask. Beneath it, there was fear, perhaps loneliness, maybe even despair. I took a cautious step toward her. "We can be fragile," I admitted. "But fragility isn't weakness. It's part of being real, part of being human. And it doesn't mean you can't trust someone or hold on to them." Her lips pressed together, and she glanced away, toward the soft glow of the city outside the translucent window. "Trust," she whispered, almost to herself. I haven't let anyone in that way in a long time. And maybe that's why I feel this way now." Without warning, she walked closer, her steps silent against the polished floor. The air between us seemed to thrum with tension. She stopped a mere foot away, her eyes fixed on mine, trembling slightly. Then, as though making a choice she hadn't allowed herself before, she sank gracefully to her knees and leaned forward, resting her head lightly on my chest. The contact stole my breath. Her head was warm, her hair brushing against my shirt, and her presence pressed close, intimate in a way that left me stunned. I could feel the faint pulse of her heartbeat through her neck, the subtle rise and fall of her shoulders with each breath. My own heart pounded, erratic, as if trying to match her rhythm. I don't know how to do this," she whispered, her voice trembling. "I'm not supposed to be this dependent." "You don't have to do anything," I said softly, placing a hand gently on her back. "Just be here. It's okay. You're safe." Her shoulders shivered against me, and I realized she was holding back tears. The soft, alien scent of her hair filled my senses, and I could feel the tension in her body slowly give way to something fragile, something human. For a moment, the world outside disappeared. The lights, the distant hum of the colony, even the presence of my best friend elsewhere faded into irrelevance. "I always thought humans were weak," she admitted, her voice breaking slightly. "I laughed at your attachments, your emotions. I thought it was foolish to care so much. But now I see something different. There's strength here. Strength in letting someone see you like this. Strength in trusting, even when you're afraid." I swallowed, feeling the weight of her words and the intensity of the moment. "That's exactly it," I whispered. "Strength isn't about never breaking. Strength is about letting someone in, letting them hold you when you do." Her hand rose slowly to rest lightly against mine, fingertips brushing with a soft, tentative pressure. The contact sent a shiver through me, but I remained calm, letting her take the lead. I don't know if I can do this," she admitted. "I've always had to be strong, untouchable. But with you, I feel like I can. I can let go, even for a moment. You can, I said firmly. You don't have to hide. You don't have to be invincible. You can be human, vulnerable, and still remarkable. Her head shifted slightly, pressing more fully against my chest. I could feel her heartbeat now in full, rapid and uneven, and my own heart raced in response. There was no malice, no teasing, only the raw, unguarded presence of someone trusting me completely. I've never done this before, she whispered. I've never let anyone see me. Not like this. And it's terrifying and freeing. You're safe, I said again, voice calm and reassuring. I'll stay. I won't let go. You can lean on me as long as you need. Tears finally slipped from her eyes, streaking her violet cheeks, and I felt an unexpected ache in my chest. It wasn't sadness alone, it was the weight of her unspoken fears, her courage in letting them go, the trust she placed in me without words. I gently wrapped my arm around her shoulders, holding her close but giving her space to breathe, letting her control the moment. I thought I could face everything alone, she murmured, her voice muffled against my chest. But I can't. I need someone. I need you. You have me, I whispered. I'm not going anywhere. You can rely on me. Her fingers tightened around mine, and I felt her shiver again, not from cold, but from the intensity of her emotions. You're different from anyone I've ever known, she admitted. You see me, all of me. Not the mask, not the teasing, not the distance, just me. That's all I want, I said softly. Just you, as you are. No pretenses, no walls. You can be exactly who you are here. Her breathing slowed, and the tremor in her body gradually eased. I could feel her finally relaxing against me, the tension melting into quiet trust. For the first time, I saw her as she truly was, not the teasing, confident cousin who kept everyone at a distance, but a being capable of fragility, vulnerability, and trust. I never imagined I could feel this, she whispered. Safe, seen, understood. It's overwhelming. You're not alone, I said, resting my head gently against hers, letting her feel the solidity of my presence. You never have to be alone again. I'll stay with you, hold you, support you, whatever you need. Her eyes met mine briefly, shimmering with tears, relief, and something deeper, something unspoken, a recognition of connection, of bond, of trust that transcended species, culture, and expectations. I didn't know humans could be like this, she admitted softly. I thought you'd be like everyone else, fragile, fleeting, unable to endure. But you've shown me otherwise. You've made me believe in strength through connection. You've always had that strength, I said quietly. You just needed to let someone share it with you. That's all it takes, letting someone in. She let out a soft, shaky laugh, not of amusement, but of relief and release. I guess I'm learning that now, she said. I can be strong and still need someone. Still need you. We remained like that for a long while, no words necessary, the silence filled with shared understanding, mutual trust, and the quiet beat of our hearts. Outside, the colony continued its gentle hum, but inside, the apartment was a sanctuary, a space where two beings from different worlds could connect, share vulnerability, and find strength in each other. Finally, she lifted her head slightly, brushing her hair from her face. Her violet eyes met mine, filled with tears and quiet wonder. I never thought I could feel this completely safe, completely seen. Thank you. Thank you for letting me be me. You're welcome, I said, voice steady, warm. And thank you for trusting me. That trust, it's not small. It's huge. And I'll honor it. She rested her head on my chest again, sighing softly, the tremors gone, replaced with steady breathing. I think I understand now, she whispered. Strength isn't never breaking. Strength is being able to share your weight, your fears, and knowing someone will hold them with you. And you've done that, I said, smiling faintly. You've shared, and I'll stay here, holding it with you. Always. The night stretched on, but neither of us moved. I felt her warmth, her trust, her quiet strength now interwoven with my own. The city lights glimmered outside, the distant hum of the colony a gentle backdrop to our shared silence. It wasn't heroic feats or battles or interstellar victories that defined this moment. It was presence, empathy, and the courage to let someone see you truly, without walls or pretense. Her fingers found mine again, interlacing softly, and she leaned closer, breathing easier now. I feel human, she whispered, voice full of awe. Even though I'm not, I feel alive, connected, and safe. You are alive, I said softly. And you're connected, more than you know. And safe, always safe here. And there, in that quiet room amidst the alien cityscape, two beings, different in species, culture, and experience, shared a moment of fragile, beautiful trust. She had broken open, revealing her vulnerability, and I had been there to catch her, to honor it, to hold it steady. In her rest against me, I found a profound HFY truth, that strength and fragility, courage and vulnerability could coexist, and in sharing them, a connection deeper than words could form, transcending worlds and hearts alike. The night deepened, and as we remained in that quiet embrace, I realized that she had trusted me with something more precious than anything else, her unguarded self. And in that trust, I had discovered a strength unlike any other, a reminder that even in a galaxy of unknowns, the simple act of holding someone truly and wholly could be the most heroic thing of all. Her head pressed gently against my chest, breathing even, eyes closed in quiet repose. I understood what it meant to protect not just life, but trust, intimacy, and the fragile, extraordinary gift of connection. She had let me in, and I would never let go.